Come on in, come on in. Hey, I wish I could play some of the music we're gonna be playing on tomorrow night, but they kicked me off Facebook. Hey y'all, Apostle Darling here. Just wanted to pop on, and I am so sorry. I think I interrupted another program. Hey, Rashida. Hey, listen. I hope you all are planning on being here on Friday. I want to ask everybody to like and share. Got a few updates. Want to announce a winner. I promised that I was going to announce a winner tonight uh, because yesterday we had a special. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Crystal. We had a special um, um, announcement yesterday that we were going to do a extra raffle, some extra raffles, and one of my beautiful, beautiful sponsors in wanting to support our mission has donated some wonderful gifts. So I said, well, let me start the party early. Come on. And so instead of waiting, we are going to do another raffle. And listen, for those of you who may just be stopping by, and please, everybody, like and share this because this is all about the National Widows Society, National Widows Association. And I see one of the widows on here. Hey, Rashida, let them know what we're doing and how we're blessing widows. And all year round, we give the support and we give all kinds of support, emotional support, financial support, spiritual support. But more than that, we've really been a voice for the widows and in the communities to awaken families and organizations and even churches about the plight of the widow. And so that's what our organization does. But every year, annually, for the last several years, we have an end of the year Christmas Cafe Noel pajama party. And every year, it is a phenomenal event. It is a time where the ladies come together. It's a time of fun, fellowship. It's a time, I mean, we laugh, we have music, we dance. You got to bring your own food now, but because it's virtual. But we also we have girl talk, y'all. We This is the time where we come together and you get to know me, I get to know you and my friends that are coming along with me. And there's some friends that aren't on the flyer that you're going to get a chance to talk to and know a little better because that's what particularly apostolic community is all about. And those of you who knew my husband, the late, the great Apostle Clifford E. Turner, you know that he was all about fellowship and about relationship. And actually, if you read the Bible. And if you study Paul and the apostolic life, you'll see how they went around uh, to the different churches, going from churches to churches and fellowshipping. But more than that, the foundation of that apostolic movement was fellowship. They went together, going to house, breaking bread and in fellowship. So, really, the bottom line, you all, is this is for a good cause, and it's for us to come together in fellowship and strengthen one another. So I don't want you all to get it twisted. I've heard some people, say, "Oh well, oh, I just thought y'all was gonna be like in pajamas having music." Well, yeah, we are gonna be in pajamas having music. Do any of the saints out here like having fun? Come on, I like to have fun. I like to laugh. You know, I think one year we had a comedian. I like to laugh, and I know that this pajama party. I want y'all to write this down because I'm telling you by the Spirit of God. The Lord told me today that this pajama party. I don't care how it starts and how it looks, is going to become one of the biggest online events of the year. I don't despise the day of small beginnings, okay, but I want to say it publicly now so you all will know I was there when she said it, that the Naomi's Corner Cafe Noel pajama party will be the largest pajama party worldwide. I'm telling you, because it's gonna continue to grow to be a night of just encouragement, of excitement, but also insight. Of spiritual, it's spiritual, but it's also natural, and it's community, and that's what God is all about, and that's what the kingdom is about. And plus, you're gonna get to meet some awesome women just like you. Come on, y'all. Some of y'all too antisocial. This, and you don't want to go nowhere. So guess what God did? God put this together so now you don't have to go nowhere, and you can stay in your pajamas, but you can meet some awesome women of God. I'm talking about women of God who own businesses, women of God that are homemakers, women of God that are doctors, women of God that are pastors. Come on, and some people that aren't women of God necessarily, but they are women, and beautiful women, strong. Listen, everybody is welcome. And so I wanted to clear that up because I've heard that some of people thought that this was only for widows. No, 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 no. This is for all women. Please help me spread the word. This is for all women. I just said that the widows getting free because it's in the benefit of the National Widows Association, and all year long I try to do events like this to encourage widows, and I don't want to charge widows, okay? Because most widows are already dealing with so much mentally, emotionally, relationally, and financially that I want to be a blessing. And so that's what we attempt to do. All right, ladies. So it's not gonna be some frivolous, we're just, getting in pajamas and playing music. Even though we are gonna be in pajamas and playing music, but guess what? We're also gonna be having spiritual conversations. You're also gonna get an impartation. You're also, every woman there, you're gonna get the word of the Lord. Can you all see these ladies down here, right here? These powerhouse prophets are going to be in the house. Prophetess Doris Dickey, that the prophesy machine, Dr. Lanice, my right there, my niecey. She called me my aunt. She called me Auntie Dar. Okay, you all gonna see more of the auntie, not the apostle. You a little bit of the apostle, but the auntie. Okay, I'm the auntie to tell you like it is, okay? Because some of you, we need to talk. We need to talk about your dating choices. We need to talk. You need to understand. Come on, get up off the ground and off your knee asking anybody to do anything. How many of you know that the egg does not swim to the sperm? Come on here. How God made this whole setup lets us know how we are to function. So we're going to talk about dating and love and men and money and all those things. Listen, not just me. I don't know everything. I want to listen. Some of you got something to say. I want to hear what you got to say. But there's going to be a lot of women from all kinds of backgrounds, all kinds of cultures that are going to have a perspective that we need to hear. And that's how we learn and that's how we grow is by listening and learning from one another. Listen, these last 5 years, I've been in the room with a vast majority of people from different cultures, different economic groups, different situations, backgrounds, experiences, and journeys. And let me tell you, listen, I am learning something. And the more you know, the more you learn that you don't know. Somebody once said that the more knowledge you get, the more that you know. Uh, okay, I'm not saying it right. It takes a let me say it the right way. It takes a considerable amount of knowledge for you to know how much you don't know. Okay. So the more you learn, the more you know that you don't know because it's astounding to see. And so listen, uh, you're gonna hear. You're gonna hear some amazing conversations. Those of you who've been to Naomi's Corner, they can tell you that we always have a blast. There's always amazing wisdom that comes from a Naomi's Corner. I listen, I don't know if those of you here value the power and the weight of wisdom, but wisdom is the principal thing. And this event, which years ago started as WOW conferences, and then it turned into so many different things. But I can tell you that all of these women's events that God has allowed me to do over these last 20 years have had an impact on so many women's lives all around the country. All around the country. When my husband and I began the Liberty International Network, it was actually the women's conferences that helped to grow and multiply our churches because we reach the heart of women. And so this is, listen, some of you are hurting over this weekend. Some of you are heavy hearted and oppressed. If that's you, you really need to be here because we want to minister to you. We want to speak to your pain. I had somebody that I was on the phone with not too long ago, and they were really, really down. And so God had me to talk them through because how many of you know that anybody out here feeling overwhelmed? When we feel overwhelmed, it's because we don't have clarity. See, overwhelmingness means we don't have clarity in our lives. And so what happens is we have so many things that we need to accomplish and don't know how to accomplish, don't know where to start. And so we're afraid to start, afraid to accomplish it. And so what we need is clarity. And so what you need is a way, and I'm gonna give you some tools during, even though we're gonna have fun, you're gonna get some tools, you're gonna get some information, I promise you, that can change your life if you put it into application. And I'm gonna show you how to put your life, whatever problem you're going through, I'm gonna show you how to put your life in 4 buckets. And by you being able to do that, if you can repeat what I'm going to give you on Friday night, and you're going to be able to stop being overwhelmed. You're going to get some tools so you can solve the problems in your life. And I mean, whether it's a relationship problem, whether it's a marriage problem, a money problem, whatever it is, I'm going to be sharing with you how to organize your mind in the way that you won't be stuck and you can start moving forward. Now, how many of y'all think you need to be there just for that? I promise you. And not just me. I have been under training and of course have a whole lot of life experience, but have been working on myself to get out of my own oppression and depression. For those of you who may not know, I lost my husband 5 years ago, or my husband passed away. I shouldn't say I lost him, but my husband passed away. And so I had to, I really had to do a lot of work because what some of you may not understand, The reason why I'm so passionate about this and why I have so many events to help you and others deal with their mind. You all saw today a famous person committed suicide. Everybody's in shock. Listen, there's so many people hurting and suffering, and we don't know it. We don't know the signs, and then some of us are hurting and suffering, but we're living with that hurt, living with that weight. So don't think we're not going to deal with things like this, because we're going to deal with those kinds of things as well, and to give you some help and give you some tools, because I had to use those tools because I'm serious about managing your mind, because I understand that that's the key to life. And many of you know, some of you don't, that my mother was bipolar. And so I grew up watching my mother, as beautiful as she was, as smart as she was, as as intelligent as she was, but it wasn't bipolar back then. As you know, my age, bipolar was not a term that they were using at that term at that time. When I was younger, they just called her crazy. Okay, they called her crazy, and they put her in a straitjacket. So I, as a little girl, began to understand the power of the mind, and I determined, okay, I need to manage my mind, because everything in life is flowing out of my mind. So we're going to be dealing with some of that too, okay? So I know for some, it sounds like, the pajama party wasn't deep enough, but listen, we're going, first of all, some of y'all need to loosen up and have some fun. But we're also, if you know me, you know we're going to have something of substance, and we're going to be talking through some things that are very important. And so I promise you, any event that I'm hosting, if you come, you're going to learn something, and you're going to get an impartation, if you apply it, that can change your life. Let me tell you what Benjamin Franklin said. Benjamin Franklin said, if you empty your purse into your mind, then your mind will fill your purse with gold. I'm going to say it again. Benjamin Franklin said, if you will empty your mind, if you will empty your purse into your mind, then your mind will fill your purse with gold. And one of the things that I am called to wake up the body of Christ, because let me tell you something, this has been going on a long time, longer than me. But even the older, the seasoned saints that I talk to say it's one of the most difficult things is to get the saints to invest in themselves, and particularly when it comes to wisdom. But listen, this isn't a class, this is a party, but you're going to get wisdom, okay? You're going to get wisdom. And so I want you, and I normally do, some of you all may or may not remember, I normally do my Naomi's Nuggets. Those Naomi's Nuggets alone will help you, because I want you to get it. Freedom is done together. Say this with me. Freedom is done together. Okay? So all of us, you don't get free being isolated. You get free coming together with your brothers and sisters. I know some of you need Bible. A brother is raised up for your adversity. Okay? So I'm gonna be giving wisdom, and not just me, my sisters, the prophet. Then you're gonna get a prophetic word. You're gonna get a prophetic word, a real word of the Lord. These prophets and prophetesses, listen, they come power packed and ready for action. In the words of the late, the great Dr. E.R. Allen Staten. Okay, and so you can't beat that. You're gonna get a word. You're gonna get wisdom. You're going to have fellowship. You're going to meet some new people that you need to meet. You're going to meet somebody that has your answer. Then you're going to be getting presents. Come on here. Presents, Presents, and presents, Presence, the presence of God and presence. Come on. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. But I promise you, it's going to be fun. So I want all I ask, and I ask all the widows especially, I just ask you to help us help support it by inviting other people. Invite your friends, invite your family. That's what I ask the widows to do because we're blessing you free. So I just ask the widows that you do at least that. All right. Invite people to come. And then everybody else, I want you to consider doing this. And some of you might say, well, I can't come. I'm busy. Listen, then sponsor the widows because the widows get in free. And so we rely on, as we always have, and God is always faithful, okay, that there are generous people out there. And that some of you listening on the link, which I'll put in the chat, you can sponsor widows. So even if you can't come, guess what? You can sponsor. All right. And you can click on that link and hit the sponsor, and you can sponsor 1, 2, 10, 50, whatever. Listen, I promise you, we got all kinds of widows. So you don't have to worry about anything going to lack. Okay. So I'm going to put this link in the chat. And if you have not, I'm sorry, my mic not registered. It is time to do that now. I'm putting that link in the chat right now. Okay? Register. Sponsor a widow, especially if you're a pastor or leader. Listen, if any pastors watching, please listen to me because this has been something that since we started this organization just the last couple of years, this has been my cry to pastors. There are 238 million widows worldwide. 50% of them go into, can you hear me now? Okay, 50% of them go into poverty. They lose 75% of their relationships after their spouses leave the earth because most of the relationships that valued them before don't value them once the spouse is gone. They go through all kinds of mental, emotional, and spiritual what am I trying to say? Upheaval. And then a lot of them leave the church that they were at too because they don't feel supported. They didn't feel like they were supported in the ministry that they attended. That's actually also, I think it's something like 65%, 70% also move on from the ministry if they attended ministry. Listen, what am I saying? And if you ask the average church or you look around and ask around, most churches do not have a widow's ministry. And even though the widow is right next to the poor, when God talks about taking care of the poor, and we have all kinds of telethons, all kinds of fundraising for the poor, we do not have anything that I know of for the widow. All right. And so what am I saying? So this is one small beginning that you can start to help widows. You can go to our page, and that is NWA. Matter of fact, I'm going to put that in the chat. NWA online. I'm sorry, I think it's the NWA online. I don't know if it's .com. The NWA online.com. If you say, who in the heck is this woman here? I want you to go in there and you can see I'm the president of the National Widows Association, a presidency and a calling that nobody in their right mind would want to do or volunteer for. A calling that found me, and now I am committed to bringing a voice to widows because now I realize that many do not have a voice. And there's not a lot of help or support for widows, even in the church. And so you can help this widow and this minister of God not just through this event, but you can go on our website and see all the things that we're doing, which includes building houses for widows in Africa and in the Philippines, as well as doing things locally and nationally. Okay, so again, so even if you're a man, if you're a male watching and you want to donate, you can donate from the website, or you can click on the link in the chat, and there's a ticket where you can purchase tickets for widows. Those of you ladies who haven't registered, what are you waiting on? It's going to be a blast. Listen, we're going to be giving beauty secrets. I'm going to talk about, and not just me, my friends already, I already got them primed that they're going to talk about the things that you all want to know about. And guess what? You can ask us anything you ever wanted to know about anything. I promise you, nothing's off limits. But those are the kind of conversations, we have privately. I wouldn't have them online with all these cameras going. But anything you want to ask me, I don't care what it is, whether it's about sex, whether it's about love, whether it's about money, and not just me, all the ladies that you see, whatever you want to ask them. I said you could ask them, okay? All right, it's going to be a ball, all right? And ladies, some of you who let people in your heart that you shouldn't even let in your house, I really want to talk to you. You come on in here to Naomi's Corner and let Auntie Dar talk to you. Come on, we need to talk to you. Because we want you to know how valuable you are. We don't want you to settle. Come on, for just what's around you. I want to talk to some of y'all ladies. Isn't that what the Bible said? Let the older women teach the younger women. That's why I got Prophet Sharon over here, right here. That's why I got her coming, because she older than me. So I had to qualify for the older part. So that's why I always have her and Pastor Ron to come, to meet that older women requirement. So yeah, that's why they come. All right. So listen. I want to announce the winners while you all go ahead and like and share and invite folks to come. And I promise you, you won't be disappointed. I promise you won't be disappointed. Okay? Because we're gonna tell you some stuff your mama should have told you. Okay? I promise you, you're gonna understand some things at the end of Naomi's Corner and Naomi's Corner Nuggets. All right. So we want to announce some winners, and I'm gonna get on out off of here because I didn't intend on being on here this long. So here we go. First of all, I need to find out, did we ever I hope did April get her gift yet? We announced the first winner. The first winner, we do a electronic. You see that's the screenshot, because we do an electronic, roulette wheel. And April was the first winner, and she won one of my favorite things. And when I tell y'all my favorite things, when I say it's a favorite thing, I mean it. Listen, this is mine right here. This is my water bottle. How many of y'all know I am just extra? It's like, come on. I can't just have a water bottle. I got another one similar to this, but it's leopard print. Okay, love my water bottles. They really keep your stuff either cold or hot, whatever it is, and you can just look fabulous. And listen, I be having my chain and wearing it where I go. Ask me if everybody want to know where I got my water bottle from. Okay, listen. So now, but we also have some things that were given to us by our wonderful sponsors. And so we told everybody that if they registered by midnight last night, we have another raffle. We started the raffles early because, I just can't wait. Just like with Christmas, sometimes it's hard. You want to just start giving things away. I love to give. I love it. Many of you know we've given away cars. We've given away houses, me and my husband. We give away vacations. I think we gave away about 400 vacations. I know it was over 400 that I counted. Okay. All right. So I love to give this. This isn't something, that's really just to do this. This is something I love to do. All right, and I'm believing God that I'll be able to do this every single day. All right, and so congratulations to April for the first raffle, but now we have the second raffle. And so I announced yesterday that our wonderful sponsor donated some Michael Kors purses. So if you love Michael Kors, well, there's nice purses, very nice, and of course, brand new, very nice. And so we're going to be giving one of these away today. And so I needed a drum roll, please. I don't know if this is going to work. Not quite a drum roll, but okay. The winner of our raffle for today is none other than, where's the screen? Here we go. Somebody tell her. Miss LaSavin Givens. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, LaSavin. I don't know if LaSavin is watching, but somebody put in the chat, let LaSavin know. Matter of fact, I'll put it in the chat. LaSavin Givens is our winner for our next prize. And she has won the Michael Kors purse. She won this one here. She won the pink one. All right? She won the pink one. So we still have the other ones left. We still have those two left. And by the way, for those of you watching, listen. Some of you know we have another raffle. Now this raffle, the raffles, we have three raffles going on. There's raffles that your ticket puts you in the raffle. And so that's what LaSavin just won. That's what April won. And guess what? Those of you watching, if you register by tonight, then you'll be entered in the next raffle. I'm going to be on here again tomorrow night with Prophetess Dickie. And she's going to show you some of the things. Because I forgot to mention, we're going to also have shopping. Woo, listen, how many of y'all like to shop? We're also going to have shopping during the pajama party. So you're going to be able to shop, and we're going to have some beautiful things. So we're going to be doing another raffle tomorrow. But if you want to be eligible for that, then you need to register by midnight tonight. Spread the word. Register by midnight. Put that in your post to be in the next raffle. All right. And we're going to have another winner on tomorrow. All right. So go ahead and get that done. But besides the raffles that you're automatically entered whenever you register. Okay. And even all the widows, your names, if you told us you were coming, that's why widows don't just come. If you don't tell us, then we don't have your name and we don't know you're coming. So then your name isn't going to be on the wheel. So please follow instructions. If you're planning on coming, then send an email to thelibertynet@yahoo.com and let my team know you're coming. And then they're going to put your name on the wheel. I'm talking to the widows. So then you're eligible to win a purse or whatever we're doing, money, cash, whatever we're giving out. All right. But you need to follow instructions. When you don't follow the instructions, you will not be a part of the winning team. Okay. All right. So, but there are two other raffles that are not included in your ticket, and that's these raffles. Okay. And that is the raffles for the Louis Vuitton purse. Listen, this is a $20 donation. And listen, I want you all to go ahead and get rid of these tickets so we can pull this raffle, y'all. Come on. This has been going on for a minute here. And let me put this in the, I'm going to put this in the chat. All right. I'm putting that in the chat. So the link is in the chat. Now that's the raffle, you all. That's the raffle that you have to donate. There's a donation required, okay? It's $20 to win possibly a $2,700 purse. Another wonderful sponsor. Now I don't know why we got a lot of purse sponsors, okay? But we do. Again, brand new, authentic Louis Vuitton purse. And we have another raffle for another Louis Vuitton purse. That's also $20. Okay. But we're not gonna we'll tell you more about that at the other thing, at the party. But this one, we have 39 tickets left. Ladies, let's get these tickets done. Will you go ahead and donate and get these tickets? And so we can pull. We're so excited. We want to see who's going to win this purse. But we have to sell every ticket before we do the raffle. And what we want to do is we want to be able to do the ticket, to do the wheel on Friday in front of you all. But the only way we can do that is we need these 39 tickets done, bought, donated. So come on, buy these tickets up. Come on. Some of you just go ahead and buy $100 worth of tickets. If 8 people buy $100 worth of tickets, we're done. Right? Did I say that right? Whatever 40 tickets is. All right. I'm saying just buy. How many tickets is that? I think what's 8 times 4? Whatever it is. Y'all know what I'm saying. Let's get rid of the 39 tickets. Buy 10, buy 5, whatever. So, but then that means you have 5 entries, however many donations you make, you'll have that many tickets and more chances to win. But again, this isn't about winning, right? This is about widows. This is about helping us do what we do. This is just one of our many fundraisers that we do from November to January to meet our budget. We actually have a $60,000 budget for this year end and the first quarter to get us all the way through to April. Okay. And so anybody listening, you want to donate the 60,000, you go right ahead and you obey God. We're trusting God. Again, go to our website, see what we're doing. Help me to continue to help widows all over. We're currently now doing a major mailing to our widows. Some of you know about it. This is our Forever in My Heart donations, ornaments, and so we just mailed out a big mailing. We got another mailing to mail out. We're cutting it off now because now we want you to get it by Christmas. And when I say want you to get it, those who donated that aren't widows, they make a $20 donation. We send it to them to hang a picture of their loved ones on their tree. But the majority of what we do is we send out these ornaments absolutely free to widows all over. Okay. Again, those are some of the things we do. Again, to bring encouragement, to bring warmth and love and light to people in a hard situation. Okay. So again, that's what you're helping us to do. You're helping us to mail out these ornaments. You're helping us to do all the things we do. And you're helping us with this event and all the things that are going to bless not just widows, but also women. Listen, let me get out of here. It's time to go. I didn't mean to be on here this long. Listen, go ahead and you don't forget to register by midnight. Bring somebody with you. All right. And we'll be here on tomorrow, to announce the next winner and the next prize. And also to tell you a little bit more about Naomi's Corner. All right. Love you. See y'all tomorrow night. Have a great evening.